Hello, friends. I have a moon reading for you with dates, which is kind of a new thing, but it sounds good, so I'm going with it. We pulled 4 cards first, and they all came up moon cards. They came up in this order. I didn't realize they were dates until I was asking the next ring, the next layer. At that point, I got the 5th, the turtle, which has been an animal around our presence, me and the little ones when we've been out in the woods. And also, this moon for us has been about grounding and steady progress, coming off of the last moon of forgiveness and working toward like new beginnings. And then, so this reading gives us this date, and then it gives, what do we say? Things to do and consider on each date leading up to the next new moon. And then even going up to a week before the full moon, the next full moon, at which time we'll read the cards again. So for each one of the cards, the animals do make a difference. And they don't necessarily make a difference in order. It kind of feels like this card represents this moon now. So family, stability, safety, strength, being safe in our home is a big one. And then 5 has just been a number that we've been working on, and I didn't even realize that today was the 5th, so yay. So the first thing to do with this moon, if you're wanting to work a little bit of this sort of energy work, or wanted to consider any of this stuff, if any of these animals have been calling to you in any way, I like to add the moose. He's not necessarily pictured here, but I think my little ones have been seeing a mix of this and thinking it was a moose, but we're just seeing a lot of antlers, so I just felt that good to mention. So it's saying on the 16th, it's good to consider like your responsibility, what you want to renew. And this is actually something that you would start thinking about now, and you'd have a knowing of that by the 16th. Like you'd have that knowing. So basically you're working to teach yourself this answer, this renewal idea by the 16th. The 16th also happens to be 5 days till the new moon, and that I'm not really in that knowledge on the zodiac yet, but that one happens to be in Taurus, if that makes any difference to you. The next card date reads on the 19th. It's the budding trees moon that has, it mentions expectations, process, and goals. So my notes were to create goals, expectations, or a plan. And these don't necessarily have to be like what you've maybe believed before works as far as a plan goes. This is calling for energy work, and that means getting creative about making things happen new in your life. Then we're going to skip over to the 21st, and it's kind of right in the middle of this, which is perfect, even though it wasn't in that order. But as I was writing down the dates, it felt perfect because on the 21st, that is actually the new moon. And that is the, I haven't looked it up to see which moon it's about to be. But that one, that new moon time, it's calling for inwardness, be honest with yourself, let your emotions, like honor all of your emotions, even the unpleasant ones, and find ways to safely do that, hopefully from your grounding work that you've got going on so far. Now from here, you'll already have some perspective gain from this point. And here you can kind of be honest about that. What back here was just like a smokescreen, what wasn't really relevant. And now you're taking some honest time. Okay, what do I really want right now? What do I feel like would be most valuable to make me happy? Not what's missing, but what would make me happiest, more complete. And I feel like that's kind of makes sense with corn planting moon. And again, not into the zodiac awareness so much, but I didn't write that guy down. Anyway, so the budding moon, that guy is Gemini. And then we move over to the 25th of the month. It'll be the Ducks fly moon, which is the card. It won't be that moon necessarily. This is the day to ask you to look out for synchronicity and to get some, what is it called, confidence. So whatever that means to you, which number is that? So that one was saying to notice them and celebrate those synchronicities. And by doing that, you're going to bring more of that. And then on the very next day, the moon goes from Leo, which is very strong, big, action-y energy, you know what I mean, right to Virgo, and it says freeze. It says freeze up moon, and then there's the buffalo. And it's asking you to identify, like, look at yourself, like really, really stop hard, dead in your tracks and look. And are you on course for what you're wanting from all this work that you've been doing these dates? Does this feel like you're on track here? And then from here, we'll have like a new reading. And that's about a week before the next full moon. So I felt like that was a really cool setup we got there.